Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I felt called to speak about purpose today. So I'm going to do a reading because I felt it really strongly that some of you are at the moment confused. They're doubting if they're on the right path. They need some sort of like a guidance or a reaffirmation of knowing that they really are on track. I think that's what I can say. I just had a really beautiful vision where I saw all of the collective of who is watching this video, and I was standing in the middle, and there was a big fire, and then on top of it, a hologram of the earth appeared, and it sort of first it was above the fire and sort of lowered down into our circle. So our lower bodies, like it was like we're inside of the earth, and our lower bodies, like from the solar plexus down, were inside of like the water body of the earth, like the oceans, and the upper part was like sort of above the earth in the sky. Like it was really beautiful. So I will just share what is coming through. There's a painting I made of the earth and the water body, like interesting. I cannot show because the lady is partly naked, so I don't want to risk that the video on YouTube is banned. But yeah, I trust that you will receive the message you need to hear right now. Yeah. Maybe connecting to the ocean, as I looked into, like, I bought this beautiful turtle. I was in a cafe I had food, and they sell stuff there, and there was a light, and it was shining exactly onto this little turtle bronze, or like I don't know what the name is in English of the material. So I googled it, and it's actually like a really fortunate, like in Chinese astrology, no, in Feng Shui, it is actually a bringer of luck, wealth, prosperity, long life, and happiness. So I had to take her. And they get very old. They're connected to wisdom. They hold a lot of wisdom. They're connected to the Divine Mother, also to like feminine energy. So we'll see. So it's a part of your purpose, and the cards are in German, but I felt called there. Angels are guiding your way, and first card which fell out is Archangel Michael, my guide. I love him. I work with him whenever I need. I am with you, and I will give you the courage to go through the changes and to make the changes which you need to fulfill your divine purpose. I mean, could not be more on point. So, as I said, I feel like some of you are anxious, some of you are worried. You might be having a different calling to the people around you. You know, you might be one of the sort of new, I don't like these terms, but you bring forth something which actually humanity has forgotten, because what is now coming in is not something completely new. It's all the civilizations which came before us. They had all the knowledge, but then we were sort of going into a veil of forgetting all of that, and it's now coming back, maybe in a different, maybe a little bit different from the frequencies, but all of what is coming back was actually here before. And you might be somebody who is having a different calling. You might not want to be, you know, like me in the past. I was working in an office, you know, I had a normal office job, went there from Monday till Friday, from 9 to 5, 7 to 5. And, you know, that was considered to be normal. That was considered what people do, you know, work in a clothing shop, shoe shop, in the office, or in a bakery, or I don't know. But you have a different calling, and you're doubting, and you're scared, and you might worry, how do people perceive me? If this is really going to work out, you might, as I'm doing, you know, teaching people, I'm mentoring people also around wealth, money, and all that manifestation things and healing their body. So if you watch this, chances are big that you are on a similar path and you're scared. And I can only tell you, I understand you, because I felt the same. I still feel the same whenever I feel there's a next shift coming in, a next level calling me out. I'm scared. But the pot is at the end of the rainbow is when we walk through the fear. What else? Oh, I love that. It's Rochelle. If you follow the wisdom of your heart, if you honor the wisdom of your heart, and if you follow it, you will come to Wohlstand, it's abundance and prosperity. Okay, so guys, trust what you feel, trust what you know, and follow it no matter what. Even if it's scary, like get yourself people who do, people like get yourself a mentor, get yourself a guide, get yourself into a group where, like, I just booked a coaching for myself for the next 12 months because I know I want to have support. I want to have people around me who support who I'm becoming, who understand who I am becoming. Because if I talk to people from my past or my family, they're like, what are you actually doing here? Like they think some of them, most probably, never somebody told me that, think I lost my sanity, from having a really high, successful job in one of a big corporation before being a diplomat, and now I'm doing what I do, helping people in how I want to help them. Tarot readings, with coaching, mentoring, energy healing, energy clearing. This is my purpose, and it took me time to remember. And it was perfect as it was, because I needed to do what I needed to do. I needed to work in the office. I needed to be there from 9 till 5. I needed to experience how it is. I needed to experience all the pain it brought to me by not living who I was meant to be living. But it was perfect. Everything is always perfect. There's a divine timing for everything. So I had to go through this so I can help people now who are in the same situation, who might be CEOs of companies, or I don't know, high-paid corporate people, but secretly they would like to be a tarot reader, or secretly they would like to be, I don't know, write erotic stories, or secretly they would open a pastry shop, or secretly they would like to leave everything behind and travel the world, or secretly they would love to have a farm and grow their own veggies and just be away from everybody. There are people out there, because I was one of them. I was one of them. Many times looking outside the window, and I was like, oh my God, there are the birds and the trees. I was like, what am I doing here? When they were talking about implementing the next software update, and then a big CEO was calling us and telling us, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you, we implemented the next telephone update. And I was like, fuck, this is so boring. Inside of myself, I was like, far out, what am I doing? This is my life. This is my life. What am I doing with it? And I don't say that if you enjoy your corporate job, if you love what you do, because I had this woman on in my department, and she was just serving everybody with a whole heart. She loved what she was doing, and that was perfect, and I honor her for that, because then she's at the right place and she loves what she's doing. And it's not that every corporate job is shit. I don't want to say that at all. But for me, as I'm a creator, I'm an artist, I'm a creator, I'm a healer. I have so many things within me which wanted to be expressed, and in that office job I couldn't. So if you are somebody sitting in whatever position outside the work is going on, and you're contemplating, and you're standing there, and you're like, oh my God, there's this purpose inside of me. You maybe were at the festival and you saw something. I don't know, or you see me reading tarot and you're like, oh my God, I would love to do that, you know, like I would so love to do that. Or I just listened to Bob Proctor's like the Thinking into Results. I did that training, that leadership training, and I listened to the first module this morning about what do you really want? He says, find something you really like and then get good in it. Get really, really good and start to serve people with it. It has to only be one thing. You don't need to do several things. It can be only one thing. And actually, it's sometimes even more easier if it's only one thing. And then don't look left and right. Don't look into social media, because that can kill. It's a thief of joy to compare yourself where others are at. Just start. Just do it. Now, let's get some guidance. Wait, do you want lights? Yes. No? Yeah, you want to have the original tarot. So let's see what else. So Archangel Michael is here. You can work with Archangel Michael. I think Archangel Michael is connected to the... Wait, let me check something. I have here my beautiful angel book, and I want to see, maybe I have some info about Archangel Michael for you. Or maybe not, maybe I cannot find it, let's see. I know they're here with their names and everything. Oh. Here we go. Raphael, Gabriel, Michael. So it's connected to the day like of Sunday. Oh, I'm born on a Sunday, so maybe that's why I feel so connected. And to the root chakra and to blood. So Michael, I try to translate it because the book is in German. Oh, look, the earth is there as well. He's connected to helping people to overcome their fears and to let go and to reconnect to their divine, like their divinity, and to God. Yeah, he invites you on Sundays to really don't work, don't do anything, and just enjoy and connect to a peaceful and quiet surrounding, relax. Because that strengthens your root chakra and your sense of safety. And your sense of courage. Yeah, he's connected to Christ. And he fought the dragon, and so he symbolizes that he was defeating, or like he fought the battle. So the spiritual wisdom won over fear. Okay, yeah, I think that's overall it. So he can help you to overcome your fear. He can give you courage. You can connect to him. He will strengthen your root, and like we always need strong roots if we wander out into the world with something new, with something that we want to bring forth. He wears red on this as well, so maybe connecting to the color red. I thought he's blue, but you can also work with blue, because blue will strengthen your throat chakra, so you can speak your truth. And but so let's see, I want to have 3 cards connected to that purpose of yours. Oh, beautiful. So the first one is the Sun. The second one is the 5 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. So with the Sun, I get Sunday, as I just said. Connect to the Sun, really connect to the energy of the Sunday. It's the day of the Sun. Maybe go out into the morning, catch the first light of the sun, connect to your purpose. and strengthen with the sun. It's your solar plexus. So the solar plexus, the seat of our identity, of our purpose in this life. If we have a weak solar plexus or something happened in the past that sort of blocked this energy from freely flowing, we might get easily anxious. So anxiety might be present in regards to our natural expression and how we show up in the world and actually exercise our innate power. Yeah, a lot of people are afraid of their own power. I can sing a song about that. I am, but I'm on the path. Because yeah, it can be scary to actually really step into your light, shine your light. And with this red, you know, and with the white, it's like it's that purity, and it in this childlike innocence lies a lot of strength. You know, you don't need to become angry or like a more masculine expression of power. You can be powerful in becoming innocent, actually, in becoming childlike and express in joy and in that connection to God and the sense of your purest soul. And the little soul in the sun, the book comes to me from Neil Donald Walsh. Read that, because this is actually the card represents that so much. The little soul in the sun. Walk and shine so bright. And with the red can also be a warning, but at the same time it's the color which pumps throughout our whole body, throughout our veins. So connect with that color. With that, I get red and yellow also here. You know, we got that gold and red. So these are your two colors to work with to strengthen your purpose. And you can breathe the colors in. You can bring in the red from the earth into your body, and the gold, imagine you bring in so much energy. You bring in the, wow, and I feel it in my belly. You bring in the energy of the sun throughout your solar plexus, because you're still connected to, I get here energies of the past or mindset of your ancestors, that with what you want to do, you will never be able to actually make money. Oh, there could be religious beliefs around, you know, I worked in the past with a lot of ladies which had strong religious either trauma or conditioning, which didn't allow them to actually work as a light worker, work as an energy healer, work as a channel, a medium, whatever you call it, because of their religious belief, not allowing yourself to charge money for your services, you know, because of your beliefs, because of what church and religion, Catholic beliefs have told you. You need to help people for free. You will not be able to survive on working with your purpose, because you have to do it for free. You know, this is what I believed for a long time. I felt so awful charging for what I do, but why shouldn't I? You know, I'm helping people. This is valuable work. Why should somebody who works in a bank or who, sorry, I said that with a lot of judgment actually. See, it's inside of me still. So why should somebody in another profession, for example, I don't know, like in any profession, earn money but may not? Why do social workers, nurses not earn more money, whereas other people who, I don't know, do numbers or whatever earn a lot? Think about it. You help people, you deserve to get equal energy exchange, and you can make your own prices. Yeah, just tune into yourself and feel what feels right for you. What would you pay to go to a tarot reader, to go to a Reiki healer, to go to a mentor, to a coach, to a whatever it is, kinesiologist? Check in with yourself. Woo. So then we have the Ace of Pentacles, because actually this purpose of yours holds the beginning of something really fruitious, something which holds the potential for bringing a lot of money and stability into your life. once you allow yourself to walk through this, and don't be scared of what other people could tell you. Ooh, so much energy is flowing through. I still get with the Four of Swords, I see this scene of sort of a church-like window. There's a lot about what you were growing up around, what it means to be a good person. And it's still one of my topics, I desperately, I've learned several ways of how I got appreciation in the past as being a good person, how I define being a good person is helping for free, always doing, I help so many animals and stuff like that, and I always feel like, oh, this is making me a good person. But if I help people becoming more wealthy, more abundant, it feels still a little bit icky, but it's actually something valuable, because if more people have a lot of money, more good people have a lot of money, we will live on a different planet. Think about it. So don't let, and you might have Four of Swords, Five of Swords. You might be scared that you have to defend yourself, and that will maybe bring some of the relationships you have to a breakdown, because people might not understand you and might not understand what you bring forth. And I know this, it can be scary. And you might also, because with the Four of Swords, it's a card of complete stillness, might have already lost some people in the past. You might have tried to convince people. I can give you one advice from my own journey. Don't try to convince people from what you feel. Look for the people who already believe what you believe, and that creates already a sense of safety around you, that you're not alone, and then just live your life. And the people who will be inspired, some wake up, but some get inspired, and then they actually turn back to you and they're like, wow, in the beginning I thought what you were telling me is just complete crap, but I saw how you evolved, I saw how you developed, and what kind of a beautiful and happy life you live, and how well you deal with challenges. So can I actually come back into your space, get a healing session, get a session, whatever? Can you be part of my life? So don't ever try to force your surrounding. And a lady comes to mind, which I found on Instagram, and she was very, very religious in the past, very, tied into church's beliefs. And I don't say the church is wrong. I think the Bible is an amazing metaphysical book. But how it was translated by some of the people is wrong. I don't believe in going to hell. I don't believe in always talking about making my sins, because it's just bringing me into a wrong vibration. I'm more about uplifting and seeing, I'm actually wanting to go back into reading the Bible. I haven't read it for a long time. I never read it whole, the whole Bible, but I believe it's an amazing book. So I don't want to encourage you to turn away from church. I would never, from the Bible. But double check what you hear in the church. Double check what you believe it means to be a good Christian, a good whatever, what it means to be spiritual. Does it mean you cannot make money from it? No. It doesn't, I just want to tell you that, because you have a gift there, obviously. And maybe I want to know a little bit more about what you are here to do. We'll see the angels and ancestors. Let's see. What is it here you bring forth? So I get 2 cards. So I want to know about the purpose of the people watching this reading. It might be, as I look at Rochelle, there might be musicians. She's holding a drum. There might be also, with Michael and the sword, being people who want to fight for fairness in some way or the other, in sort of humanitarian causes. Lawyers, they also can be amazing lawyers. So we have winter. The first one is Winter, take care of your needs. So the wolf is a leader. Yeah, he's leading the pack. So most probably you are scared of stepping into your leadership qualities, into guiding others in one. Maybe you're a guide of helping others to actually redefine what they are needing to live a happy life, what they're needing to live fulfilled and a healthy life. So you could be a... Oh, something is happening here in my phone. In my computer. What is that? Yeah, Skype. You could be a guide helping people to define what they actually need, a lifestyle, health, holistic guide and mentor and winter or ice bath facilitator. That's what I'm getting. The second card is Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. It's interesting, you know, it's a little bit similar than like Archangel Michael. Look at it. They both have a sword and looking, yeah. So what is it about higher purpose? So what I'm really getting, you're like a fierce person actually, even though you're hiding maybe. That fierceness that you want to protect people, then you want to guide people. You have a very strong value system. You're very loyal. You're very, you know, when something happens that's not fair, maybe in school, you always protected the weaker ones. You always stood up for people who were in a sort of a lower, who were needing to be protected. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, with, you know, like with the wolf, they are always walking behind the pack. The leader always walks behind the pack, so he makes sure the weak ones are not left behind. So you're always looking out for people in need. This is really what I'm getting. So in whatever way, shape or form, you want to protect. So maybe it could be with the sun, children. You want to protect children. You want to protect animals. Or you're a lawyer helping, like sort of working for a lower whatever rate, so you can help the ones which are not yet as prosperous. Yeah, it's amazing. I really would like you, and I would be really grateful if you could share what you're doing or what your calling actually is. That would really, really interest me. And I want to ask what is going to help you with it. How, and I want to ask the essences. I thought I actually have the other deck here, but I don't. And as soon, if you want to start into working with essential oils, please reach out to me. I work with doTERRA oils. So if you need any guidance, any help, or want to order, please reach out and I'm going to guide you through. So let's see, what will help you? Which essence? Oregano. Clarity, experience, protection. Ah, look at this, like a master. What's it called? A martial arts master. Clarity, experience, protection. So, oregano. Wow, so much energy is flowing through me, it's crazy. Every experience, good or bad, is a priceless collector's item. Oregano's tenacious personality can break through barriers like any other essence. Strong in character and willing in power, it gets completely emotionally detached from situations and can see the clear picture easily and effortlessly. Oregano is aware of his strength and is selective about how it is used. A positive state of oregano knows how to use his strength. He won't waste his better moves in small situations or with weak people. Sometimes oregano can be so rigid that it lacks patience, and those who don't have the same level of understanding. However, it comes back to basics quickly and can adapt to the needs of others. When oregano personality is presented in the negative aspect, it can often feel weak and easily affected by others. It is good at keeping things inside instead of sharing them, an inner turmoil that always ends up in a struggle. Oregano is like a Shaolin monk. He is quiet and meditative, focused on his practice. He is also free from attachments. He is ready and highly prepared to act and defend when it is needed. I have to defend again. So divination. Oh my God, I cannot say the word. So the meaning. Stay calm and focus through the turmoil. Assess every move and act only when it is required. Don't be impulsive or overreactive. You need protection right now, so be mindful of your surroundings. Coming back to this one. You know, having so many, like Archangel Michael is about protection, the Shield Maiden is about protection, and this card shows up. So, your messages, move forward. Like with the martial artists, they move forward. They're sort of so in the zone. They know the next move, and the moves seem effortlessly, you know, and it's the invitation of moving effortlessly. Don't allow yourself to go into mindless, senseless arguments with other people about what you believe about, what you're going to do. Focus on what you want. Focus on your goal, like with a sword, like cut through the bullshit, cut through swords which holding you back from actually moving towards your purpose, and don't allow others to interfere. Turn away from them in a loving way, you know, and use that childlike innocence to create and shine your light so strongly that at some point there will not be any people around you anymore, or you will be so strong in your energetic expression that this cannot even touch you anymore. Wow, that was a powerful reading, and I really hope it brought value to you and it helps you on your path to bring forth that purpose of yours to protect and to be a guide of the ones who need you. Woo. And with that, I say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I see you soon. Bye-bye.